What are we recovering? And this is the reunification of the self. Recovery is to recover something, to bring yourself back into a state of wholeness. Healing means wholeness. Yoga means union. So that teaching I bring up really often. We always drop into the breath. We always ground into the body and arrive, because how far can you go with a group if we're not in the body? And so it starts there. And then I say very often, every class pretty much, if you're squeezing the breath, you're telling the brain that you're in danger. And so many of us, me included, we forget to breathe. And so anxiety and in these different states, these lower states, we can alter them through the breath alone.
Can we talk more about when we're talking about lower states? So, there's a couple different ways we can start looking at that, whether it's like the Dr. David Hawkins, like power versus force, consciousness levels. Can we talk a little bit about what are we talking about lower states? What lower states are we dealing with when we're dealing with addiction versus some of these other things?
Codependency is one of the biggest ones. So living in a reactionary relationship with life.
Sorry.
Hi, Sharika. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, come on over and sit down. There's a chair right there. Yeah, just go ahead and take a seat. We're good. We can edit. Oh,
You're great.
Don't worry about it.
No worries.
Yeah. So you okay for a few minutes, just hanging out for a little bit? Cool. So we were talking about different levels, different states, lower states, and we're talking about recovery from addiction. And all of these things presuppose that we all agree on what we're talking about addiction. So even when we talk about the stages, you and I talked earlier, I don't think we need to suss out the idea of addiction too much right now, aside from the fact that there's a couple different ones. You had also indicated there was a third that you had learned from one of your teachers about what addiction was. What was her definition of addiction?
So this is Nikki Myers, and she created Yoga for 12-Step Recovery, an amazing woman, amazing program. I was blessed to take that program over the summer. And her definition is addiction is the disease of the lost self, which is just like mic drop. It's so beautiful. And she also teaches that codependency is one of the sources, if not the source, because we are spiritually codependent, right?